Hello there, your favorite kitten is back with another video on Slackville SMP, and look at my base behind me. It's really coming along, but there's a bit more to do. First off, I want to go ahead and add somebody to our appreciation garden, get that out of the way, so let's go do that real quick. Today I'm adding, and I think it's fitting, their names are always going to be on here, SlackLizard and Genfire. They are two of the people. Slack, of course, this is Slackville. This is his server. Genfire is his wife, and she is also a content creator. They're both wonderful people, and Slackville, none of this whole community would not exist without both of these people. So I think it's only fair that they get added to my appreciation garden because I appreciate them quite a lot. And we've got quite a few names now, so that's lovely to see. I can't wait to fill this out even more with all the lovely people. Now, last episode, we built this gorgeous lighthouse among a few other things, but I said that this was the final build of the space, and it is. And I love how it came along. It was a bit challenging to get the shaping and the stripes just right. But I feel like everything came together with the final details. We've got sea lanterns and there's lights a little pointed to roof. We've got the little walkways. And then I think the little bit of greenery hanging from it really adds a lot. But I included this little area inside. This is a very big part of this land and a big part of this story that happened here. This book is something of my own. It's my own book. It's empty right now. There's nothing written in it, but soon there will be some things written in it. This is the final build, but there's a lot more to do at this space to get it where it needs to be, and so I think it's time that we work on that and actually finish up adding all the little details and little bits of like trees and extra bits of foliage and helping these little water, what would you call them? They're not really ponds, I guess. Just little water pockets. We need to deepen them out a little bit. Add some seagrass in. There are lots of little details like that need to be done around here before I can call this space truly finished. And I think that's what we should work on today. was really busy. So much has changed, as you saw. Basically, I went around and I did little bits to all of the water pools, so they're a little bit deeper now. They all have mud in the bottom, lit up with sea pickles. The reason why I had to get all these little things from the Lush Cave, I used them all over, mainly around the water, because I felt like that kind of makes sense, even though you can put them out of the water. And then I added firefly bushes and the lotus flowers around the ponds, coral in all of the water ponds, and then grass all around here. As well as little buttons as like little rocks. I thought that was cute. So yeah, everything down here is now like super detailed, and it looks like really like an overgrown area. Like this whole little river I've done. I made it deeper, added mud, added coral, seagrass. All these little details really coming together to make this place look like, in the places where the paths aren't, it's a little bit overgrown, but also a little bit like tropical kind of feeling, which is kind of what I'm going for. This isn't exactly like a tropical area per se, but like, or this wasn't a tropical area, but it is by the ocean, and of course some of those little elements tend to seep in. And yeah, there's a bit more to do. I still have some more trees to add. I need to work on that cliff back there, on disguising that a bit more. But yeah, this area is really come along. It's really looking good now. It's really looking like really immersive. I'll show this area up here. I did the same things here with all these little ponds, a little pond by my house. Added a lily pad in some of them. But yeah, it's really coming along. Now, I feel like it's time that I explain something to you. So I have this ability where sometimes when I come into worlds, I can find a really significant object, and through that object, I can view the memories of what a place used to be, of things, stories that happened before, places, people. And a lot of the time, you know, that was a long time ago, and if there were people there, they may not be around anymore, you know. Sometimes it's just stories of humans who don't live long lives. Other times it's stories of other people who do live longer lives, and, you know, maybe I would have the chance to meet them. But I found this early on when I first came to this little forested area, and I found a memory of this place, the memory of Heartshore, which is what this place used to be called and what I'm naming it once again. I feel like it's fitting, you know, heart of the sea, and then right by the shore, and yeah, I think it fits this place really well. So there's a whole story behind what used to happen here, but the main point is there used to be this castle, and the lighthouse was also pretty important, and this landscape, I'm trying to recreate it as closely as I can to what it used to be like, including like the big docks, the village over there. Even in the memories that I saw, that village was just a ruin. It wasn't even a village, so admittedly, that is something that I'm coming up with. That was a ruin, even back in the past memories of this place. But I want to write in that book the things that I've seen and leave that as a way of like kind of sharing what happened here so that people can see it. And I hope to maybe show you guys that story as well. It's a lot, but this place is really coming along. It's coming to the vision that I saw. And yeah, I'm really happy to be able to do this. I think it's pretty special. So yeah, I hope you like my little base here, Heartshore. It's so lovely. Now that I've given you a little bit of that insight, it's time to get back to work. There's still lots to do after all. done. Y'all, I've worked so long on this all this week, all the past couple weeks, really. I've been working on my base. Look at my new puppy, by the way. The new update came out. The first thing I did, I went and got a puppy, and this is a forever puppy. I've given it a golden dandelion. Thank you to Wickless, who stocked some in the shopping district of the golden dandelions. And I found a puppy, a little Arctic puppy. Oh my god, it's so cute. I could die. Oh my gosh. Okay, but the base, I have worked so hard on this last section. I got all of the lower part done, and now we did this. We've got our thick forest up here that I said I was gonna do. This is basically just my way of cutting off this area from the back, because I'm not doing anything else back there. I wanted to like keep this space to a certain size so that I could guarantee that I could finish it, because when I joined the server, I didn't know how long it was gonna go. I still don't know how long it's gonna go for, because we don't know the end date, of course. You don't find that out until you get closer to it. I did this little foresty path, and I had a lot of troubles as well recording. A lot of my recordings were like cutting out for the montage recordings, so I did have to like change up how I do those. So I did lose a little bit more footage this time, but not too much. And sorry about that. When I recorded those last clips, I didn't realize that my footage had been corrupted. So I'll just gotta alter how I do it a little bit. And hopefully this montage was a little bit better and you actually got to see the process. So here, you're not really meant to go back here. This is just meant to be a dark cave. It's not meant to be inviting. You know, I did these fences even early on. Like, there's no detail in here. This is just like there are through paths to get to the other side. But essentially this is where the base ends, and wow. it is crazy. This has come out so good. Now there has been one more new development that happened in the process while I was building the last part. Watchful Spirit, who I've mentioned before, another shout out to him. We love Watchful. He's amazing, and he designs skins. He's really good at it. He's made skins for a lot of people on Slackville, and he made me a new skin. So just give me 1 second, and I'm gonna show you what that looks like without my armor or anything. Here we go. This is it. This is my redesigned skin. So it kept, like, you can see there's a lot that's like the same. My little ears, the hair shape, but there were a few things that I wanted differently, actually, because let me go somewhere where it's a bit more bright. You can see it better. The lighting does affect how things look, of course. It's pretty typical of Minecraft. But yeah, look at us! So he changed my hair. I didn't ask for this change specifically. I was just gonna go with blonde, but Watchful had an idea of trying a strawberry blonde, like a blonde with the kind of pinkish tones in there. And I think it looks great. I think it was a wonderful choice. I love pink. And originally, you know, I went by the pink kitten that used to be my username for everything. So I feel like this is kind of a tie into that. My eyes are a bit bluer. And then I'm wearing a dress now. I always wanted a dress. The outfit, because the last skin that I used, I just bought off the marketplace. So I didn't get to like change anything about it. I didn't even have access to like the skin file or anything. But Watchful did such a good job, and I'm so happy with this. It's so pretty. It's, oh gosh. It's just beautiful. I absolutely love it so much. So from now on, you will see me like this. Yeah! Yay, new skin! Thank you to Watchful, and then this is it, y'all. The base. The base is done. And, oh wait, I don't have my elytra on. I should probably put that back on, and my totem. Yep, that would be useful. Yep. I mean, there's still this village area, which, you know, I don't really see this as part of my base, even though it technically is. That's more of like an all-season project, but all the little details are in. All of like the trees. There were so many trees, but they're pretty small and pretty simple, and they kind of came together pretty easily. Oh gosh. I just love it, and I feel such a great sense of accomplishment. I also did, I don't know if you noticed, I did these little things right here, and I finished the cliff going around the edge of the lighthouse there. There were just a few little bits that were missing. And yeah, this place is just so immersive now. And it looks like it used to, like with all the wilderness and stuff. All the lighting is hidden nice and carefully. I used a few tricks back there to make that forest look thicker than it actually is. And yeah, I feel such a sense of accomplishment having completed this, and this place is beautiful. So the last thing we need to do, we need to go put our memory hearts up on the wall. And I picked a place right up here, the memories of Heartshore. So I don't need this anymore. I've seen what I need to see to recreate this. The person who lived here long ago, I think, would be happy to see this place rebuilt. And I am too, and it's really lovely. This is a lovely place with a lovely story, and I'm really glad that I could create it here, and I'm glad that I could create something just so beautiful and so wonderful and share it with all of you. That is one of my greatest joys. That is why I content create. I love sharing, the things I do with other people and hopefully inspiring people. So hopefully, if anything here inspires you to do the same, this terrain, I've never done like wide-scale terrain and terraforming and decorating to this level of detail before, so that's new for me, and it's like, it feels so good to do it. Alright, that is all the time we have for this episode. Thank you, as always, for watching, and yeah, the base is done, so on to bigger projects, I guess, after this. There will be more, don't worry, there will be a lot more. Alright, bye!